Hey everybody, welcome back to Red, White, and Bethune.
An average American family. What are we doing today?
Trying to fix our little plumbing problem we have. And as promised in the last video, do a little bit of show you the farm, kind of what we do here, the setup we got, and go through some of that stuff.
The first part of the day is gonna be pretty crappy for you.
I hate plumbing. Like I've been neglecting and putting it off as long as possible, but it's pretty gross at this point.
Yeah, we gotta fix it. The toilet didn't seal right. That's what happens when you have to design your own bus from the ground up. You have to come up with ways to solve plumbing issues, and we're not professionals, so round two.
Yeah, we'll give it a little good a go, see if we can fix it. I don't think it'd be too big of a deal, but it's just a matter of doing it. So.
But we'll end the day with some blueberries.
See you guys in a bit.
So we don't have the plummy, stuffy, gluey thing that Kyle needs, and he thinks it's at the old house in one of the toolboxes over there. So he is running there to get it. I have to wait for Spectrum because this is the millionth day that we've been without Wi-Fi. It worked for one day, and now they have to come back out between 3 and 4 to fix the Wi-Fi. The kids haven't even been able to do school today because we can't get Wi-Fi. And so now Kyle is going to be...
Cookie.
He has clothes on. Kyle's got to head to Home Depot, so he's going to take you guys along for the ride, and hopefully we can find the hopefully we can find the glue.
This is what I forgot. Yeah, basically you have to have this to you glue the pipes together on the septic or on your sewer lines. Special, the septic pipe is called ABC pipe, which is a little different than your traditional PVC, and it requires a different type of cement. So I found this one at home, didn't have to buy another one, so cool, saved a few bucks. Try to get this thing put together.
So unfortunately, we did not get to finish our plumbing yesterday. So Kyle's been working on it today. He had a lot of birds around the farm that he had to scare off the bushes, and they've just been eating the fruit non-stop. So that's been kind of frustrating. Today has been fun, to say the least. Our internet has been just crazy, and I mean, as I'm sure you guys are well aware, everybody's working from home, doing homeschool from home, and so that means everybody is on the internet, and it's crashing a ton, and it's frustrating. So we're having to change our school time that we do school because we need to be able to access all of our stuff, and we can't really access it. So we're starting at like 1 or 2 o'clock now. But I'm gonna take you guys and show you what Kyle's working on now. He has had a very crappy day. So let's go take a look. Hi, babe.
I'm shirtless, don't stay.
Is it smelling lovely in there?
It's so disgusting.
So what are you working on now?
Trying to get the toilet to seal.
Mom's phone's in here, Ben.
That's fun. So right now you're putting spacers on?
Mm-hmm.
Be glad that you guys don't have smell-o-vision right now. He's trying to get the bolts to line up with the back or the base of the toilet.
I finally got the sewage hooked up. Nastiest job of my life. Oh my god, I'm covered in pee and feces. It's disgusting. But I got the pipes ran so we can do that. I emptied the tank, so it should take some pressure off that, and I reset the toilet with an adapter. So hopefully we got a good seal on it this time and we won't have to do this anymore. So we'll see.
Yeah, this was not his most favorite job he's ever done on the bus. And I would say it was a pretty crappy job. So, not crappy job by him, and just haha, pun intended there. So he's gonna finish that, take a shower, and we're gonna get ready for dinner.
All right, so when I say farm, you guys are probably, well, what kind of farm are you talking about in Florida? Like, well, what do you do here? But Florida actually grows a lot of produce. We have approximately 40 acres here. It's been in our family since the 40s. Primarily, the bulk of the land is leased to a strawberry farmer, and he currently has watermelons on his property now. But we, as our little family, we have a small blueberry farm here, and every spring we have a blueberry crop. And what we're doing here is we're taking them, these are called lugs. They come from the field. After the pickers pick them, they haul them in here. We're actually selling these right now, 5-pound boxes to some of our customers. But basically we look through, pull out some of the, the fruit that wasn't great. A lot of trash gets put in. Nothing goes to waste, so that all the scraps go to the chickens and they love them, So it works out pretty good. But usually, we do a U-pick, what we call U-pick, and basically the general public comes out to the farm and, picks the crop, and it's a good family thing. We've been doing it for years, but with the virus this year, it's kind of made us pivot a little bit and change our ways of doing things. So basically we're selling them in bulk boxes to customers on the internet. So it's kind of what we got going on here right now. It's a very slow, tedious process. The big companies have mechanized machines that run these, thousands of packages an hour, but we don't have that, so we got to do what we can, and it's pretty much the way we do it for right now. But let's put that in there. Like a quarter size. It's a big boy. Who wants it?
Mommy.
Round numero dos, because my wife didn't record that one. Basically, we got all the fruits of our labor right here. We packed over 500 pounds of blueberries in these little 5-pound boxes. Nice and pretty. Basically, we got people, we pre-sell as many as we can. They come up, low contact, they stay in their car, I hand it to them, they hand me the money, and they go on. Kind of unorthodox, but that's kind of what we have to do this year. Typically, we do what they call a U-pick, where we allow the general public into the field. They pick what they want, they pay for what they pick. But this year, with all the madness going on, we decided not to do that and just sell them pre-picked, a little less contact, and just figured it'd be a little safer on everybody. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on this week. My dad's here. Hi.
Hi, Kensley.
Got you one box.
How do you like the blueberry drive-in?
It's good. See, that's the way you're supposed to do it.
It's starting to look that way. I miss all the people in the field.
Never phone my life out.
Right?
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Thank
Enjoy.
you.
Alright guys, so I'm going to give you the 10-cent farm tour. As you can see guys, I need a haircut so bad. I don't know where you guys getting your haircut right now. I know that's one of the considered not essential at the moment, but my hair, like, I just afro out. I don't really have nice hair. I've always had this hair. But anyway, I'm going to take you on a little 10-cent farm tour. My family's been here since the 40s. It was actually my great-grandmother and her husband bought approximately 40 acres, 35 to 40 acres. And when they passed away, they always farmed it. This behind me is, the majority of the land. Where I'm sitting now actually used to be orange groves, and behind me is traditionally a strawberry farm. Like I said earlier in the video, we lease, the majority of the land out now to, a farmer, a full commercial farmer. But he's actually got watermelons planted there now. This area we're in is actually considered the winter strawberry capital of the world. They produce over 11,000 acres of strawberries every year, every winter. So Which is very unique that a crop grows in the wintertime, which being Florida, the winters are so mild, they're able to get away with it. But anyway, like I say, they started in the 40s. My great-grandparents passed away. They had 2 kids. They had 2 daughters. One got half, which still lives on the other side of the farm, and they gave it to and the other half went to my grandmother, which passed away a few years back, but my grandfather's still alive. He has a home on the property. My mom, which is where I grew up on the property too. So, you know, it's pretty cool out here. It's a little different. It's a little, it's not traditional Florida. It's not what you think of when you see Florida. It's not palm trees and white sand, but, you know, it's home. You know, I spent 25-ish years here. And it was good, you know. Like I say, it's kind of, you can get out here and roam a little bit. My kids love it. We'll take you on a little tour of it, show you kind of what we got going on here. Like you saw the blueberry thing. They're actually harvesting today, our commercial picking crew, so we'll show you a little bit of that. And just take you a little 10-cent tour and show you guys what we got going on here. Huge problem during blueberry season with cedar waxwings, which is a Canadian migrated bird, and they love blueberries, and they fly around. They fly from one side of the field to the other. So basically we just try to keep them out of the field, keep them from destroying as much fruit as possible. They're protected, so we can't actually shoot them. But yeah, this year honestly has been the worst year in our 10 years of doing this, of dealing with them. But basically we just try to keep them out of the field as much as possible, save as much fruit as we can. But yeah, that's kind of the tour, you know, that's kind of what we got going on here. You know, it's a little different, you know. The farmers in this country are really struggling, you know, all the way from little guys like us to, you know, national corporations trying to farm in this country, and it's really difficult anymore. And every year it's kind of a dying breed, you know. Everything's imported from, you know, other countries, and it's kind of scary to think about where this industry is going to be in another 10 years. But if I could ask any of you and all of you to support, you know, local tourism, local agricultural tourism, local agriculture, you know, because like I said, it's a dying breed. You know, like this around here used to be nothing but orange groves and strawberry fields, and now it's houses and, you know, just development, you know, and some call it progress, which is fine, you know, but the same level, you know, I go to bed easier at night knowing my food came from the guy down the street versus was picked in a foreign country, sat on a ship for a week, and then sat in a cooler in a semi-truck for another week, you know. So it's something you really ought to think about, you know, especially during this pandemic, you know, with all this going on in the world. Where does your food come from? You know, how was it grown? Was it grown responsibly? Was it grown safely? You know, we have a lot of regulations in the United States. Like we have to really monitor what we do with our crops, how we maintain them, how we take care of them, you know. And do those countries this fruit and this food's coming from have those same standards? My bet is no. Also, not to mention the labor. You know, it's everybody always downplays farm labor, but some of these people make a good living, you know. And over where these other countries are harvesting, you know, that's why they can sell it so cheap. It's their labor that's next to slave wages, you know. So it's something to think about. I'm not going to get political, but it's something I have my hand in. It's something I believe in. And if you got a chance to buy from a local farmer or a local family farm, you know, I suggest, I challenge you to do it. You know, it goes a long way. And, you know, we've had a lot of support this season with the pandemic and everything going on. So just a little something I wanted to add to this video. Like I say, consider doing that if you get the chance. As you can see, we kind of got a little bit of a lap full here. You'll see a little brown head pop up every once in a while, but
Right there. Yep.
he's trying to escape.
He's like, that's it. I'm done.
Kevin kind of came in and got on top of him.
Kevin wanted his 15 minutes of fame here. 15 seconds or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, but this video was an interesting one for me. You know, it was a disgusting plumbing job. Oh God, thank you. It was disgusting. Oh my God. And it's, you know, it's a couple days later, it's still not fixed. I'm over it.
Thank you, Kevin.
Got another idea what we're going to do to try to combat the problem, but it just sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a stinky situation, and when you're trying to do your own plumbing, you know, it's a lot more difficult to do it on your own. But
well, nothing has come easy on this bus, so I don't know why I would expect this to.
No, nothing has come easy on the bus at all. But I mean, we showed you guys the farm. The farm's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're enjoying our time over here. Central Florida has gotten extremely hot in the last few days, so it feels like summer already, but we're under a nice little shed, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst place to be quarantined.
No,
Thank you,
yeah,
Kevin.
for sure.
Kevin likes to give a lot of kisses.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Yeah. But the farm's good. We hope you guys got something out of that. You know, there's Eloise.
There's Eloise.
It's not what you would think of when you think of Florida. Traditionally, I wouldn't think, but Florida is a big agriculture community. You know, there's still a lot of produce and crops, and cattle still comes out of Florida.
Yeah, I mean, Eloise just wanted some fame time too.
Theodore's usually the one getting all the camera time.
Yep. So they decided to hop up here, and they wanted to
steal his thunder a little bit.
Steal the spotlight. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just showing you guys a little bit of where we're quarantined and following up on our moving video. We did promise you guys some shots of the farm. We've been eating lots of good blueberries.
Yeah, it's just pretty much what we're doing right now. I mean, it's not exciting, it's not fun, but we're with the rest of you. We can only do what we can do and show what we can do.
I mean, it's somewhat exciting.
And we're kind of limited. We're kind of limited on our resources right now, but it's okay. I think we're gonna get through it and get on that road eventually.
Hi, Wheezy. Yeah, I know, you're so cute. Kevin's relaxed. Wheezy's attention starved.
Her name is Eloise, but we call her Wheezy because our littlest, when he was born, well, a couple years ago, couldn't pronounce Eloise, so you called her Wheezy, and it kind of stuck.
Yeah, you call her Lil Wheezy.
Lil Wheezy.
Yeah, Lil Wheezy. So, yeah.
We appreciate you guys watching this video. If you liked it and would like to follow us along, we would really appreciate a subscribe hit. I don't know why. No more closings with these two.
No more closing with dogs.
He's just, well, Theodore will just sit here and like look at the camera like he's just bred for this, but these two, not so much.
Kevin just wants love, and Wheezy likes to be in the way.
But thank you so much for following us along. We really appreciate it, and this journey and trying to grow this, our presence in YouTube, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye, dudes!